Welcome to Curse of the Crimson Throne. We've done our downtown. We've done our shopping. Woo-wee, that took a while. Red, hit him back for me. Let's get fucking going here. Hit him back. Hit him back. The door icon. Door icon. Hit him back.
I have many windows open.
All right. And subtract 100 gold. Subtract 100 gold. You got that. And buy your bolts there,
108 silver.
100 gold and 8 silver. All right. That's enough shopping. I have PTSD from shopping. Guys, welcome to a week off in Carvosa. It's so chill, so relaxing. It's just, you know, I'm gonna turn up the music. It's just gonna be a nice, relaxing week off of what? Mrs. Cressida Croft. Mrs.? Not yet. Anybody interested? Hey, Miss Cressida Croft.
Why would you prop Matt like that? God, Sam.
Miss Cressida Croft decided to tell you, what did she say? She said, meet her in a week. Meet her in a week. Meet her in a week. Yes? Yes. Damn, you just adding bolts there. You can press control on your keyboard. There we go.
How should I know that?
Well, I was seeing your token flicker. I was like, what's going on? All right. There you go. Has told you to meet her in a week. Yes, Matt.
Just letting you know, I'm adding a detective's kit to myself.
Is this about shopping?
That is just the last thing. Literally the last thing. It's just a detective's kit. I just wanted to let you know that I've added it. I've gotten rid of the 25 gold for it.
Detective's kit, you don't want to... What? Wait, what the hell does that do?
It gives me a +1 for investigation for crime scenes, clues, or similar details.
I didn't know this thing fucking existed.
No, I didn't. Wow, that's cool. That's so cool.
That is pretty fucking cool. Congratulations on your detective's kit. And about time you got one. All right. Are we good? Did everybody buy stuff?
Yes, no more shopping. Keep going. We're in such a good place.
You have a week. You have a week. You have a week. And it is the 19th until the 26th, basically. You have a week of what do you want to do? What would you like to do? Does anybody want to jump in and tell me what they're doing? Or do you just want me to go in order? I don't know. Is that where your clinic is, Isabel? I'll set up a little token.
It is, yeah. It's just off Hillcrest Street, yeah. Kind of just on the corner there.
Carvosa, Isabel's clinic. Isabel's clinic. And let me put up a little...
It's called Enchanted Botanica, a Realm of Remedies.
Can you type it again, please?
I certainly shall, yeah.
And I'll copy and paste it onto the note and then put the note there. Excelente. Oh, enchanted search 0. Okay, there we go. And then I'll post that. Where's your token? Oh, up there. Let's put that up there.
Yep.
Let's put a little house symbol.
Man, a week later and Elijah and Trini have not made any ground, huh?
Yeah, maybe she should have gone a load on that
one. They are gone. So, for a week of downtime for roleplay, we've done the earn income bullshit, I'm assuming. So feel free to flavor what you've done for a week before you meet again with Cressida Croft. There's also an event that would happen during downtime you will hear about, but I'll tell you what happens at the end of downtime, basically. So, starting from the first volunteer.
That's me then.
Durgan. You had a week off in Carvosa. The streets seem safer. There's more and more gray maidens about. And rumors are flying about one thing or the other. But you, what have you done for the week?
He's been celebrating a shoreline drink haul, getting his family heirloom back, getting drunk most of the days, of course. And when he's not drunk, he help his fellow, comrades he made at the tavern, and maybe give them some advice, treating some wounds and whatnot, and maybe wandering outside and help some few folks as he's in a happy mood.
Are you a diplomatic guy? Do you have diplomacy training?
You know, Durgan, he's not a good diplomat.
Not a good diplomat. You know what? Roll me another medicine check as you're healing people to learn of a rumor or two.
Public or private?
public, please, whilst you're happily around town doing this and doing that. 20 is good enough. Let me find my rumor table here in my PDF that I gotta scroll. Is it Corvosa Bestia? No. Looking for it. You will hear of rumors of things going on around in town. Not super, I don't want to say super. It's not something you're going to run off and look for at the very start, but I will give you something interesting. So, chapter 1. We're in chapter 2, right? Yes. You hear. Roll me 1d20.
That does not sound good.
Yep. You know, I've heard about Eel's End. It has something the rest of Corvosa lacks of late. Loyal guards. The place may be unsavory, but it's one of the safest places you can be these days, provided you don't annoy the king of spiders, of course.
Who now?
You didn't kill him, right? Yeah, the king of spiders. Oh god, what was his name? What was the name of the guy you guys influenced? Devargo?
Yeah.
Devargo?
Yeah.
Devargo.
Devargo?
Devargo.
I don't know. One of those.
Yeah. You also hear. You hear rumors about Blackjack, about how he's come back, but then he's gone back into hiding again. And you hear a rumor about something happening as you guys were down in the. You ask a little more pointed questions. Something happened as you guys were in the depths. What happened? Well, I'll jump to someone else. I'll leave you at a cliffhanger. Something happened while you guys were down in the depths, but I'll jump to someone else. What is that? All you do for the week, Durgan? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody else volunteer. I'll corroborate this rumor if somebody else figures out. Yes.
Volunteer. Yava would have searched for Jasper and shacked up with him for a week.
Really?
And probably given him all of her money. Because he has this algorithm for a racehorse, and it is a sure thing. And so she's going to invest.
I'm telling you, says Jasper. You bet not on the fastest horse, but the prettiest. Why? Because nobody expects the pretty horse to win.
Yeah, but wouldn't the fastest one win?
Maybe, but that's why you got it. And then he starts talking about the logistics of it. You bet that the prettiest one will be third, right? Not the first.
Yeah.
The fastest one's going to be second, because it's always the underdog that's the first one that wins, right? But nobody knows who the underdog is. So you got to bet for the prettiest one to win third. And that's how I make my money.
How much money have you made? Like a lot.
He's going to roll a deception check. Yeah. Sorry, I messed up his voice. He's got a less of a throaty voice, but yeah. No, I just spent it all on drugs, which is probably not the.
I mean, you should stop doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And she will give her, I think she has 70 gold pieces left. She'll give him all of it. And so you're saying that there's a return, like I'm going to triple my money in the next month.
He just looks at the pile of cash you gave him and is like, yeah, you'll.
Right.
Meta, you really hate shopping, don't you?
I want to get rid of all my money. No, I was literally thinking, like, Gadrin's dead. Yava spent the entire last session moping around and being a baby. And so Jasper goes and finds Shiver. Yava goes and finds Jasper.
He'll lead you to actually a horse racing game somewhere up in the I don't know. There's probably an arena here somewhere, but there's an arena here somewhere as he leads you to. All right. That's the one. Night Beauty. You ready? As you
Alright.
guys, the crowd cheers and the horses race against each other. Yava, I need you to roll me a 1d100. All right? The higher you roll, the more return on investment you get. You lose all your money.
Yeah, that checks out.
Some of it is saved, as there, some. I will say probably Jasper kept 10% of it. God, that sucks. Hold on.
No, you can't undo it. This is what Yava would do. Yava shacks up with losers and then gives them her money. And even though she's a smart person, but will believe Jasper. We know these people, Pablo. We know these people.
Okay. That's absolutely fair. I cannot argue with that. You will keep 7 out of your 70 gold. Although Jasper, depending on how you react to what are the horse names was losing, will either cling to you and apologize and beg for
Mercy.
I'll walk you around the docks. It's a really pretty night, or depending on how you react to losing 60-ish gold there.
Now she's gonna be really mad at him. Like, I thought you sure thing. You had a whole algorithm. Your buddy told you. You said you won a lot of money.
I won once a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
and then I spent it on the races again.
Yeah.
That's how it kind of works, right? You keep spending money on the races, and like eventually you'll win big, so big we can move out of Corvosa and just find a house and flipping stolen lands. I don't know, but
Okay. Sure. Yeah. All right. I mean, you can't win them all, right?
no, we can't win them all. But that was fun watching, right?
No, it was horrible. We lost.
He will also attempt to convince you to want to go to the Ilzan for a week, for a couple of days. Just try it.
What's
Try it.
that? Try
Ilz-
what?
The Dragon's Mouth, where you found me the first time.
Oh, yeah. No, thanks.
Maybe you sure?
Yeah, I'm all right. Hey, we could try to return this really annoying, dragon fairy thing. We could try to give it, I don't know, give it to one of the whores there or something. I don't know.
The Dragon Fairy's been suspiciously missing since.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, it's not been following you around at least. It probably looks down upon horse racing bets. So
Probably.
you and Jasper have an okay time? Maybe?
At an eel's end?
No. I like overall. I mean, throughout the week, you and Jasper have like an okay time, other than losing like an entire yearly salary's worth of money for what would be, a commoner. That's okay. It's not the worst. He bickers and argues every once in a while, and so do you. I think you probably start it most of the time. He would say you probably start it most of the time, but it's actually not
He
the
would definitely
worst.
say that.
Not the worst of weeks. And on the last day, Jasper will he'll buy you what seems to be a nice little ring worth probably 5
He's
golds.
undoing it.
No, just a nice not a no, this isn't what you think it is. I just think it's pretty and I think you'll like it. It's a nice ring. He gives you like a little keepsake. I'll tell you how I got the money though. Found
the racing.
No. Literally a bag in the middle of the streets. Found a stack of flipping silver coins. Can you believe that?
In the middle of the street?
Well, it was
No, I don't believe that.
like small. You don't believe it? Oh, come on. Sometimes I get
mean-
lucky too,
Yeah, sure. Well, I like the ring. Thank you. As long as, you're kind of staying with me and, we're married and we're sleeping together, but we're not back together.
Right. Not back together. Not yet.
Right.
I'm going to give you Jasper's ring as a little bit of a and Jasper has been living in Old Corvosa for the last couple of weeks. I don't know if you have gone to his house yet. It's a pretty dingy place. But would you have gone?
Yeah,
to
I would assume he. My guess would be he wouldn't want Yava to know exactly where he lives, so they'd be staying at Zalara's house.
Fair enough. He does mention he's been living in Old Corvosa for right now. It's a nice place. Got a roof, you know? Roofs are
Are you inviting me?
no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a little nice ring in your inventory here. Worth 5 GP. There you go. Where's your
Am I gonna get arrested for wearing this? Like, is someone looking for this actively?
I literally went and bought it at a nice
Okay.
jewelry
Alright.
store.
No,
5 gold is a
it's-
lot. And
Yeah,
I
it's good.
want
It's
to
great.
make up for losing all your money. It was a lot of gold.
Yeah, it was.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna give you Jasper's ring in your inventory there with 5 gold. Oh, it's not that heavy. There we go. Manageable weight. And with that, Jasper smiles.
Wait, do I hear any rumors or anything through Jasper?
Yeah. Roll me a 1d100.
While we're at the track.
While you're at the track, it's so loud, so raucous. You're focused on the horse. You're hey, you see what happened the other day? Ah, not right now, idiot. We're in the middle of a racetrack. And you don't, hear the rumor.
Hear anything?
Yeah, unfortunately. But Jasper will tell you, you were gone the other day, right? Right after we met.
Mm-hmm.
Something interesting happened in town. Ooh, let me tell you what happened. All right, we're gonna skip to someone else. I'll get to this. I'm gonna do a cliffhanger for everybody. I'm gonna tell you all what happened after we're done the downtime. So, who's next?
I'll go next.
What are you doing?
For Aiden, downtime doesn't exist.
Okay.
You go from one job, you move on to the next.
Okay.
And Lamb, their current problem, he's been dealt with. He's had to move on. He's moved on to the very, very big fish, the biggest one in the city right now. What the fuck is happening in Castle Corvosa?
What is happening in Castle Corvosa?
Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? So for the past 6 days, Aiden has just been going back and forth between like his house and just all around the city, trying to gather the information. He's talking to any contacts he has, any favors he might have accumulated over the years. He's trying to pull in order to get more information on this.
Roll.
And it has culminated almost into an obsession with how deep into this rabbit hole he's trying to go, to the point where his assistant is even noticing like how secretive he's becoming. Like, he's not letting her into his room. He's always locking it when he's leaving. Like, everything he has is propped up there instead of his usual workstation. It is literally starting to envelop every hour, every minute of his life.
What are your contacts? A sickly fellow. Recently sickly, in fact. He's been coughing a lot. The Grey Maidens have been mobilizing, right? The Queen's been hiring excuse me, all these ladies that are hard and stern to join her little army. For what though? I don't know. Martial law, maybe? Planning something
martial
more
law's
sinister?
martial law's more likely than girl power. I can't even turn a corner without seeing at least 2 of them now.
Yeah. It's I've also heard rumors of restructuring of several organizations. You used to work for the Guard, right?
Yep. Many, many years. Many, many years ago.
Yeah, well, watch out for that. Also, roll me diplomacy check. I don't know if I asked you to do that yet. I already gave you the information, but do it anyway.
Oh my god, I'm re-rolling that. I'm not starting this game, this day on a fucking 2.
There we go.
It's gonna be a repeat of yesterday, isn't it? Where I fuck up the roll and then I re-roll.
At least the hero points have been working. Which
Yeah,
is
that
not a
is
lie.
true.
more
Yeah,
than-
at least it's not like that. At least it's not like that one session. last week where I just kept rolling ones.
He'll also tell you a rumor. I mean, I'm telling you that queen is an evil bitch. No Corvosan monarch has ever died of old age. No Corvosan monarch has ever produced an heir after being crowned. They call it the curse of the Crimson Throne.
Yeah, we all call it the curse of the Crimson Throne. I've lived in Corvosa too. Look, you said something about restructuring. You said something about the guard. Can the guard be trusted? Because right now, that is my and my associates' main in to the happenings in the city, to getting around.
The guard can be trusted as long as they don't get restructured. If you know what I'm saying. God, this cough sucks. Stay a little away from me. I don't want you getting sick. Yeah.
Any outside help being brought in?
So far, as far as I know, just the Grey Maidens, but that's not outside, that's inside. Oh, wait! There was something that happened the other day. Yeah?
He raises an eyebrow.
We're gonna skip to someone else.
Okay, I'll go next.
Go for it.
So I think the week of downtime, Isabel has been tending to patients at a clinic / kind of shop, tending to any afflictions, trying to cure any illnesses or disease, offer remedies out to people. Is what she's been doing.
One of these days, is it just you at the clinic at this point?
It is just me, yeah.
Okay. You hear a knock on the door. Let me actually put you to your clinic here and put your token down on the door. Oh, that's a teeny tiny token. Hold on. Let me set this up a little better. There we go. Doom, 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 doom. Knock on the door.
Wonder who that could be. She'll go over and open the door.
You see a gentleman. Description here: very handsome, very blonde, very elvish.
Mhm.
Question mark. Hey,
You just see her entire complexion just change. There's just like a flash of thunder and anger in her eyes. What are you doing here? I told you never to come here, particularly in the daylight.
This is important. Needs to be planned on.
Important? We have protocols for a reason. She kind of look around, see if anyone's kind of noticed anything.
Mr. Francisco
Like,
showing up? Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No, not yet, not yet,
okay,
not
okay.
yet.
All right,
So
all
Francisco's
right.
gonna show up later.
Then other than the random kind of commoners. on the
No
street.
one's like walking by looking at the commotion.
No.
Fine, just get in here and tell me why the fuck you came here. And she'll kind of like drag him in.
Needs to be acted on right away, Isabella. As you close the door, we'll end the scene. Although one more scene. That was right, Alex? Yes. One more scene.
That was right. Yep.
One more scene, which is eventually, I think, Caden will make his way to Isabel's clinic. Which, I don't know why I moved you back. Maybe a few days later, maybe a few days before. Caden.
A few days, probably a few days later.
A few days later. Caden, you make your way.
Oh, hello, Caden. Kind of greets you with a big, warm, sweet smile. It's good to see you again. It's nice to see that you're up on your feet after that. Please come in, sit yourself down, make yourself comfortable.
Hello. I just wanted to come by and say thank you for treating me and keeping me alive.
Oh, no, of course, my dear. It's the least I could do. Least I could do, given the situation. Would you like some herbal tea? It will help rebuild your immune system after everything you've been through. Hang on, I'll go get some. How have you been, actually? Any ill effects?
Not feeling 100%, but feeling great. Getting a little bit of work here and there.
That's good.
haven't-
She'll like hand you just like a cup of kind of simmering kind of green tea. Got like a minty kind of smell coming off of it. Here, it's
Thank you. And then
help.
he's gonna try to take a drink. Oh, like he burns his lips a little bit.
Oh, careful, dear. Sorry, I probably should have said it's a little bit hot. Well, I can at least give you a look over. Well, whilst you're here, might as well.
Okay.
Should I do like a medicine check, see how he's progressing?
Give it a shot. Get it. Give it a shot. He's fine. Not. He's he's got a little phlegm every once in a while. You know, gotta get rid of that.
Hmm.
Gotta get rid of that bacteria. But otherwise, he's doing okay. Better than some of the recent. There was a recent customer that came that you tried to treat and was just not having it. Eventually, they paid and left, but you gave him a little bit of herbal remedies and what. But anyway, Caden's been great, relatively better.
Yeah, well, you're certainly on the mend. That cough and that phlegm, that'll pass in time, my dear. There's nothing to worry about. It's just like getting over a real bad cold, I suppose. Certainly recovering quicker. Um, there is something I want to ask you, Caden, if you don't mind, if I may.
Go ahead.
Um,
What is your question?
well, I'll be honest. I love this little shop, this little corner of Corvosa I've made for myself. But well, there's no question the city's sick, if you know what I mean, both metaphorically and literally. I feel like I could be doing more to help. You know, and well, maybe it's by chance that, or just fortune, whatever you believe in, that I ran into your group. Maybe. Do you helping the guard? Are you helping the city? It certainly seems that way. It's something I might be interested in if you'd be willing to let me join.
It's actually why I was here. I was actually hoping you would join our cause. I believe that we are doing some good.
It certainly
Adrian was
seems that
just
way.
the first on our list.
And as you say his name, she'll kind of furrow her eyebrow, give you a bit of a sorrowful look. Yes, I'm not overly keen on the death of someone. I must be honest, but even just from the conversations during your fight with him, it seemed like he was a terrible man. What? Well, if it's not too much to ask, what did he do to warrant such vicious justice?
He killed my wife.
As you say that, kind of like Isabel's head just drops, kind of like a little bit of a tears in her eyes kind of starts to well up. Oh, Caden, I'm sorry. How rude of me just to ask such a impertinent question. I'm so sorry. That's horrific. I'm so sorry. He more than warranted the justice that you dealt him. Then, do you think the others would be welcoming? I mean, they seem a little eccentric in places, but I think their heart's in the right place. I mean, the care and compassion that is it Java? Yes, I think Java showed for that boy. It was really touching. To be honest, it's what really drew me to you people. Wanted you to stay.
Oh, yes, it's a very good group. Durgan may be rough around the edges, but once he warms up to you, he's a good guy.
She'll kind of chuckle and be like, "Do you think he'll ever warm up to a gnome? It doesn't seem that way."
I think he will.
She'll kind of beam back with a big smile. So, what is it you do? Do you actually work for the town guard?
We all kind of are the guard. We all have badges. I guess you could say we're undercover guardsmen. Not really sure how that works. It's my first time on this side of the law myself.
I see. That's fascinating. It truly. Well, I mean, when are you next scheduled to meet? I'd love to run this by everybody before I get, too attached. I suppose I would still need time to work in the shop, obviously, but I think being able to cure the city in more way than one is going to be a great purpose for me.
I think it would be. I do have some personal affairs that I need to do. When it's time, I can come by and pick you up on the way to our meeting, if that is truly what you want.
It gives you a big smile back, and yes, that'd be great. That'd be wonderful. Thank you, Caden. It was a pleasure to see you again. And she'll kind of show you to the door and wave you off.
Caden, is there anything else you want to do throughout this week?
I think you would like to talk to Isolde.
Okay. Let's go to the hand-me-down. Isolde's hanging out with Priz, probably. Some of the kids have already moved on. Isolde is... What's Priz here? There we go. I'll just move some tokens away, and in case you guys want to come back here later. Hey, Caden! What's up? Ooh.
Some news.
Oh. Looks like good news by the look in your eyes. What happened?
It is done.
She smiles and runs up and clasps your hands. That's really good to hear. Caden, does it... It's not going to make the pain go away, is it, though?
I don't believe it will.
Hmm.
I have some more news as well.
Oh?
I almost lost my life in the pursuit of vengeance.
My God. What happened?
I was very sick. This is why I haven't seen you in a while.
Huh. Is it the same thing little Johnny has? She points to his little Johnny. Little Johnny's kind of coughing on the floor. Trying to treat him for the last couple of days, but it's not been getting any better.
What does he have?
Not sure. It's just a little rash on the side and a lot of coughing and sneezing. Probably just a flu.
No, it was much worse.
Huh. You alright, Johnny? Yeah, I'll be fine. Brave boy. Caden is old to kind of grasp your arm and says, "What are you going to do now? Now that your vengeance is over?" What? Am I supposed to... What? Why are you
The chat.
laughing? Stop.
The chat.
Oh, the chat. Sorry. Yes. What are you gonna do now?
I think I'm gonna stick with the group I have been with.
They're good people, Priz especially.
Yes,
Don't you get
I
them
believe
into
I
any
should.
trouble? You know?
No, I won't. I won't. I believe I should start doing something good with my life outside of what I'm good at.
I think that's the best course of action for you, Caden. She'll smile, clasp your hand, and you sense there's some feelings there, Caden, but it'll take a little bit of time before something could evolve. Is it time for me to divulge this dumb rumor you've been hearing all week that I keep Oh, by the way, Caden, did you hear about the thing that happened when you guys were... All right, fine, I'll divulge it. All right. When you guys were down in the Dead Warrens, people... This was all a buzz the next day. People kept talking about it. God damn it, where is my thing? Oh, did I lose my page? Yep, I did. Sorry. PDF, scroll. Did you hear, and this is like, imagine everybody hearing this information at once throughout the week. A sinister-looking ship refused inspection as it sailed into the river. When it neared the North Bridge and still failed to make its intention known, the watch fired upon and destroyed it. None of the guards who signaled or shouted at the ship received a response. Some say no one was on board at all. And it was strangely lit with a yellow light. I would like everybody to roll me a recall knowledge button, please. Caden, you furrow your brow and think. Detective Lang, no idea. Yava, natural 4. Detective Lang, natural 4. Everybody else roll me recall knowledge. Jurgen, And Isabel, Isabel, this was, yes, although you only have nature and medicine, huh? I'll give it to you. That's fine. Durgan, that's fine. And Caden, we could use society for this. A shining single yellow light from the bow is a nautical warning identifying a ship under quarantine.
Oh snap! Little Johnny's gonna die.
And a week later, as you all converge upon Citadel Volshenek. Volshenek! Sorry. Stick your tokens at Cressida Croft's location if you haven't done so already. Caden, you're bringing Isabel along. Selmy is gone.
Correct.
Excellent.
Yeah, she'll
And Janko?
reintroduce herself.
Yeah, Cressida Cross will ask who you are, Isabel. Effectively, you'll introduce yourself. She will smile and say, well, I'm afraid that your time with the guard is... I've heard some disturbing news. I appreciate your urge to join, but the Queen intends to restructure several elements of the city's military organizations. I think, unfortunately, things are moving swiftly in Corvosa. The direction makes me nervous. My ability to finance your missions will certainly be diminished as the new leadership will realign and restructure elements of the Corvosan guards. My job might even be in jeopardy.
Son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. I'm not here to make waves and to cling to my post. I'm not here to make waves. I'm here to cling to my post as tenaciously as possible so I can protect and represent the men and women of the guard. But I just want you to know that in a matter of speaking, you should no longer consider yourselves official agents of the Corvosan Guard. She closes her eyes and looks down. I am sorry. I hope you can continue to fight for Corvosa and her citizens. And I promise to aid you as much as I can. But there might be a time in the near future when the power of the Corvosan Guard may not be enough to protect those who serve the city. You get an implied look in her eye. There's an implication here that you might be important for the lifeblood of the city. But how? When? Who? What? Where? When? Why? You don't know. As you guys are talking, you're welcome to ask any questions or anything of the sort to Cressida before somebody bursts through the door.
Can you tell me about these gray maidens?
They're led by Sabina, a military group created by Queen Leosa and loyal only to her. They serve as both a royal guard and city enforcers. What else would you like to know? They're acquired with funds from the castle treasury, apparently. And I don't know, I'm assuming it's from the castle treasury, but I see no tokens on the thing. What thing?
There's
Like the
no
map.
Detective Lang token on the map.
Detective
so-
Lang? Get in here. There you go.
There we go.
There we go. Who's extra? Oh, it's just Mayday taking up an extra slot. Sorry. But yeah, they're I think that Queen is and Sabina's picking young, capable female fighters.
Have
Fuck.
there been any conflicts between your patrol, your guard, and the Iron Maidens?
No, but I think the conflicts are not going to be of a physical sort. They're going to be more of a political sort. Sooner or later, I have a feeling they're just going to replace us.
Okay.
Do we have to be political?
I'm sorry. I know you don't like politics, Durgan.
I read my mind.
Hey! Hey! You see a familiar face coming back. That's where you guys are. Growl. Is this important? Yes. Been looking everywhere for you guys. Can you help me? Please? Shh. Cressida's like, well, this is why I called you for, just to tell you there's gonna be trouble, so, but I have no missions for you. Please, guys, a moment of your time?
What, did someone steal your pouch or something?
No. Well, I generally thank you for sobering me up that day. That really helped me out. No, it's my niece. She's sick. Like really, really sick.
She is, and Isabel will instantly walk up, grabbing his hand. Tell me, my dear, what's wrong with her?
She's got I don't know, blisters and a headache and a rash.
Recall knowledge?
You've encountered a couple, like yesterday somebody came in with this symptom. You had no idea what this was, and you thought it was, for the lack of a better word, you gave them some of the standard healing herbs you give for a random rash and sickness and sent them on their way. Didn't seem like a big deal at the time. Can you, you're a healer then?
Yes, I dabble in medicine, natural medicine usually. I've had someone at my clinic with the same symptoms just the other day. I didn't reckon much to it, but 2 cases in quick succession, that's very worrying indeed.
Well, if you guys, all of you, I don't have much gold, to be honest, but if you don't mind.
You'll kind of like wave a hand at him to kind of quiet him. Don't worry about that. It's your daughter. I'd quite happily do this for free, my dear.
Niece, but yeah.
Niece, sorry, miss her.
How old is she?
14.
14. Has anybody else on your family, or like one of her schoolmates, or does anybody else have the same symptoms?
No, I just thought Prez, and she points toward Prez, who's been a great healer in the past, and I guess now you, I don't know you, sorry, your name is...
Oh, I'm Isabel, sorry,
Isabel.
How rude.
Nice to meet you. I just thought Priz and her friends, amazing friends, you said you have an apothecary, so that would really, yeah, please follow me to my house. I'll show you, I'll introduce you to my sister too. She's great. Her name's Tace. She looks kind of awkwardly and like half begging at the party. Does anybody refuse to join him? Then on you go to the Soldado home.
Lead the way.
He leads you to a couple of Trails End. Where's Trails End? I actually didn't look this up. Trails End.
So, sorry, I zoned out for a moment. Did anyone know what that yellow light was in the group, or?
Yes,
I think we all failed.
Synthesizer, the ship is being quarantined, isn't it?
I did explain. Are you tired, Matt?
A little bit, yeah. I was meant to have a nap before this, but I didn't because I'm a silly man.
Because you were encountering someone who's coughing, and then Caden went to the temple, and a little boy was coughing, and then now, this is like the 4th case of these exact same symptoms, essentially, and then also this ship.
I'm gonna give you a hero point.
What? Oh, nice.
Because I also saw your expressions when everybody was like, "Oh, he's coughing." The first time, nothing, but the first time, you're like, "I saw you wiggling your eyebrows there." So that was fun. That's why I like webcams. All right, let's go to the Soldado home. I can move your tokens on the board as well. You see a couple of kids. Let me actually give you a description here. You see a couple of kids playing, like scribbling on the floor with some papers. You see a no, this guy's not here yet. You see.
What a cute house.
Let me put you all down on the board. Growl introduces you. Hey, Tace! Bought someone that could help, maybe? Tace looks at you all.
Dead a lamp.
Listen, this is Mid-Journey. Leave me alone.
My version.
It's not a lamp, it's a shield.
It's a shield on the ceiling. Taste like glowers as she sees you guys, and then quickly runs up. Growl, I told you we didn't need any help. How are we gonna afford the hailing? Growl,
Don't worry about affording it, my dear. My name's Isabel. I run a small apothecary. I can't pronounce that word properly. Down on Hillcrest Street. I'm more than happy to help, particularly if it's one of your children. They sound in desperate need.
can you roll me a diplomacy check, please? I know this is to help her, but she looks at you with
Yeah, she's a little bit wary. Yeah. We're gonna re-roll that.
We've already been to a herbalist. Oh, maybe you're a better herbalist than the other one. Apparently, she's broken all over in red pox and can barely keep her food down, or even the soil that other good-for-nothing herbalist gave her. Maybe you could help. We can't afford the Abadar. We can't afford Abadar. Yeah, I know we
Fine.
can.
It's fine. Don't worry. There will be no money exchanged here. At least not towards me. Let me see her. And Isabel will walk up to the afflicted child and start looking over them.
You can go upstairs as she just kind of. Wait, did I? Oh, Durgan mitosis. All right, hold on.
My brother.
Who am I missing then? Am I missing someone?
My
No.
brother just
Okay.
hit me.
All right, you go upstairs and see a young kid, maybe 14. Let me give you her description here. She is currently she's currently coughing, has red pox all over her face, and is just not looking good. In terms of I can put your token on the board there, Isabel. Yes, Matt.
Two things. One, my new lead for now, for pursuing a lead, is going to be the disease. Two,
Okay.
would Lang be allowed to come up as well?
Anybody? I mean, Tace and Growl are more than happy to let you guys come upstairs. So feel free to drag your tokens out from the token on the left side. Isabel, do you follow proper medical procedure?
Yes. Hello. There. My name's Isabel. What's your name?
Brian?
Hello, Brian. It's lovely to meet you. You don't seem too well, my dear. What's the matter? Tell me what's hurting you.
Oh, everything. You can attempt a medicine check.
I would like to assist with that.
Go for it. Roll me the assist first.
Yeah, do I just roll a normal medicine check?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
That is a +1 to Isabel's.
Oh,
Isabel,
I've got to add
that
the
is
+1.
a crit
That's 30.
success. Isabel, the first thing you do is mask up as you realize this is an infectious disease. Aiden?
I think what you'll see is like some of the plant life from her like crown that she's got on kind of move down and cover around her mouth. Everyone stay a step back or so. This is definitely infectious.
Aiden, not being a doctor and not having a respirator, just takes his hat off and like places it so that way it's just you can see over it, but it's just covering his mouth and his nose.
Isabel, this is going to take you most of the day. You can't just immediately figure out what this disease is. Do you have any of your like alchemy tools on you or something like that? Just out of curiosity, the healer's toolkit should be good enough.
Yeah, I've got the healer's toolkit on me. Yeah. I couldn't carry much else because I only have 4 bulk I can carry.
She has a headache, fatigue, coughing, and a rash. Although the rash is already spread to the neck, face, and limbs, and is starting to develop into pox-like blisters. Her lymph gland is swollen to painful buboes. And you keep researching and researching. This is going to take a lot of the day. So actually, let me move a week forward and the time forward. You keep
Do I
kind of.
get a bonus at all?
You already had a circumstance bonus from Aiden's +1,
Okay.
so that would.
Oh, just in case for any future
You crit
ones, yeah.
succeeded. You crit succeeded. I'm gonna give you the entire disease, but I want to see what the other player characters are doing downstairs in the meantime, or if they're upstairs. What are you guys doing here? Out of curiosity.
Yava's downstairs. She's not going to go upstairs with a sick person.
Okay, fair enough. Are you playing with the kids, or are you just crossing your arms?
She's kind of stiffly sitting on the couch, probably bonding with the mom since she seems. Oh wait, the mom's upstairs. Nope, she's just stiffly sitting on the couch with the kids.
Fair enough.
Like-
Why did I bring two dragons out? Am I just dumb? Is this me doing this again? Aiden, who am I missing? Okay, that's fine. Durgan, what are you doing for a few hours downstairs or upstairs?
He will whisper to Caden. Do you think that's the plague? He's not
Looking out of the side of his mouth, he's like,
Was that a yes or was that a yes?
I didn't hear it. I
didn't
did.
hear
Yeah.
it, yeah.
he said, I don't know.
Fair.
You don't know. Well, let's see if I hope it's not, or else. Well, you know.
I can't catch another sickness, so I might run out of the building.
Don't you
Fair.
dare get sick on us. Do you know how expensive it is?
Isabel. This is going to grow. The blisters will grow to size of grapes. Internal bleeding will create black patches on the skin. Blood will be expectorated. In 2 days, a wheezing, unseemly death will occur. This disease will kill the average human in approximately 7 days. And she's 5 days in. Actually, wait, why is it? No, she is 3 days. Yeah, 5 days in. Sorry. She's not looking good.
So I have a question. I don't know if it's a little too cheesy because I've not prepared it today, but I don't think mechanically it'll help anything. So would you let me prepare it and just even just for roleplay try it?
You can say you had it prepared because you had a couple of these initial stages already in your clinic.
Mm-hmm. So I think once she's kind of done the couple of hours checking over Brienne, she'll go back to Trace. I'm just going to have a quiet word with your mother. Nothing to worry about. She'll kind of like give Detective Lang like a little look to distract her or talk to her a little bit about, kind of keep her attention off the conversation the adults are about to have. She'll grab Trace's hand.
Yes.
I don't really know how to say this, but it's not looking good.
She looks at you.
I can try my hardest to counteract it with some basic healing magic, but don't know if we're past that point.
Taste takes this hard as she kind of sits down, and I've been doing my best to take care of her. I've been feeding her warm soups and everything.
Isabel put a hand on hers. I'm sure you have, my dear. This is nothing that you have done, believe me. This is a disease unlike anything I've ever seen. In my 86 years on this planet, I've travelled throughout the land, and I've never seen anything as vicious as this. All we can do is really try and help. Try and at least make her comfortable.
What about? Oh no! Anybody you know that can heal with magic?
I
Why are you performing, Aiden?
Trying to distract her. He's sat down near her and he's taken out his gun and he's doing like just a bit of maintenance on it, but he's doing all these little tricks like, flipping the gun over, like tossing it up in the air and catching it, just like to distract her. A stupidly dangerous thing to do, but he's an old man and gun safety is for lefties.
She smiles weakly as she notices your cool gunplay. Do you, while Isabel, Tace, and Grau are debating effectively how this can be fixed, do you spend a little time talking to Brienne, Aiden, trying to figure out where she might have caught this disease in the first place?
Yep, absolutely. So, um, we're role playing it, right? Or we're not just skipping ahead to the check?
You can roleplay it.
All right, sweet. You see, the trick is you never want to let your finger inside of the guard, because if you let it inside of the guard when you're in the middle of a flip, bang. That was a rookie I worked with in the guard, and he didn't know that, and he was trying to show himself off as a hot shot to everyone. First day in, he does the flip, he catches it, and it shoots him square in the shoulder.
Wow.
Never healed right, so we called him Saggy after that.
She giggles a little bit. Saggy.
Oh, she has nightmares for the rest of her life.
Say, would you mind if I asked you a few questions about when this happened?
Okay.
When did it first start? Just walk me through that day.
Roll me a diplomacy check. DC 20, please. Critical success. Well done. She not only tells you, okay, she starts with the shopping spree she had when she keeps it a secret where she got all this money. But she says, I probably got it when I went shopping and I bought some really nice stuff, but I feel really guilty about it because I should have shared with my family and I didn't.
Wait,
Oh, really? What type of stuff did you buy?
Oh, some nice shoes, a new dress. She points to a dress on the wall.
Gets up and he walks over to the dress and he just looks over. Keys.
Summer, gain another hero point. I love your expression.
I'm at 3. I'm at 3. Oh my gosh.
What, Matt? What are you doing?
Well, yeah, I said he goes over to the dress to have a look at it.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Right, yeah, it's a normal dress. Roll me a perception if you'd like to. Sorry. Yeah, normal dress. Very nice, very pretty. Probably costs around 5 silver, 5 gold. Sorry.
it is a pretty dress. How much did that set you back by?
A
I'd say
lot?
5 silver?
No.
A gold?
More? She looks even guiltier.
2 silver?
It was okay. All right. I found it. Don't tell this to mommy, but I found a sack of coins on the side of the road, and it was full of silver pieces.
Do you have one of those silver pieces on you right now?
No, I spent it all.
And it was just on the side of the road.
It was such a good day.
I mean, I don't blame you. I'm not. Look, if I found a sack of gold on the road or a sack of silver on the road, I'm keeping it as well. But
Oh, it hurts. Isabel, have you?
I mean,
Yeah.
we could, you could try taking her to a temple, and somewhere full of dedicated healers might have the power to help. But
We don't have the money. I'm sorry. It's an 18 gold to. What is it? Cure. Yeah, it's 18 gold to cure disease, or at least attempt to counteract check with. She wouldn't say counteract check. Whatever. What is that spell called anyway? Is it cure disease? Double checking. It's 18
Remove
gold.
disease?
Yeah, it's an 18 gold for a level 3 spell casting. I just don't remember what the
Okay.
spell is called. Remove disease. Yeah, remove disease. It's
I mean,
18 gold.
as
to
I can say, I can try a very basic bit of healing, and but I don't know how much good it'll do. It might make her more comfortable. I don't know if it could be anything else. I'm so sorry.
They bow their heads. Listen, maybe if you could go to the Bank of Abadar, maybe you'd be able to beg them for help. They're very money oriented, so maybe not, but maybe I don't know. I don't know what else to do. Growl just sits on the floor. Taste just sobbing on the side.
Well, that's potentially an option. Look, I'll at least try and help her, even if it's just for a few hours. And she'll walk back to Brienne. Would I be able to have any sort of gloves or anything
You would have him in your healer's tool.
in the healer's tool?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she'll put the gloves on. This should hopefully help, and she'll place just very softly, just like 3 fingers on Brienne's forehead, and I'll do the cleanse affliction.
She feels slightly better. It just moves it by 1 stage, right? The one thing
yeah.
you notice is that her con modifier is very, very low. As in, like, she is a sickly child already, and she, unless she rolls a nat 20, which, you know, we're narrating
Yeah.
this is not going to happen, she is going to go back to being at a lower
Mm.
stage very, very quickly. Yes, Matt.
So as Isabel's healing, or like just soothing Brienne, he's just gonna lean over and just whisper to her, and just be like, "Look, she found a sack of silver on the road on the day that she was getting sick. She bought a few things, including that dress on the wall. I don't know I don't know if the silver was infected. She doesn't have any on her, and I don't know the dress or something is bad. But gotta take all possible avenues into consideration."
I mean, don't even really want to hazard this, but if you were going to do such a thing, coinage is an easy way to spread a disease and an illness. Everyone handles money at some point, handles some coin. Goes from hand to hand without anyone really noticing.
Yeah, I looked into the dress. I couldn't see anything off with it, but you know, it's not like diseases are visible and glowing a bright blue. Otherwise, we'd all just avoid them.
Java,
Quite
check
detected.
Foundry chat.
Fucking fuck me.
So, Aiden, Isabel, you do your best to help Brienne Soldado as much as you can, but for now, there's not much you can do. Do you guys convene downstairs to let the rest of the party know? They've been waiting for a bit as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, Yava, you were downstairs, so you didn't hear this information until
I didn't.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You are about to hear this information. So, as you guys go downstairs, do you let the rest of the party know? What do you let them know?
I think Isabel will. Oh, go on, Matt.
Oh yeah, Aiden just walks outside. He's gone to the front door and he's having a smoke.
Fair enough.
Isabella walked down, and you'll see as she walks down, it's very clear she's got her gloves on and she's taking them off. And like the plant life that was covering her mouth starts to slowly kind of peel back into her headdress. Well, don't know how to break this to you all. That poor child only has a few days left. This is a disease, an illness, a plague of sorts. Something I've never witnessed in all my years. It's something that I've beyond my ability to counteract, at least straight away. And it's highly contagious. I'd urge caution to all of you. Maybe find a mask or something. We don't know how many people has been afflicted in this city. The detective, and she'll kind of like point to the door as it probably closes, with Aiden walking out. Managed to speak to the child. She found a bag of silver coins, and she'll raise like an eyebrow. Oh no, I wasn't there for. I don't know this information, do I? For Yava? Shit. No, sorry. Ignore that.
No, I told you. I told you.
No. I don't know that Yava and Jasper thing, do I? That's me being
No,
too
she
bad.
wouldn't have said
Yeah, that's
anything.
me. Yeah. She hasn't said
Oh,
anything.
sorry.
That's my
No.
bad.
Sorry. I thought you.
I'll trace that
I
back.
had silver coins. My bad.
She'll be like, they found a bag of silver coins on the street, just in broad daylight. Seems very odd. But the detective thinks maybe it's a form of distribution for this disease. It would make sense. Coins pass hands every second of every day without anyone noticing. It's horrible to think of, but it could be. Even if this is just a disease that has come from the outside, if it's bad sanitation, I don't know, but well, once someone's had their hands on money and it passes by, that's only a matter of time, I think.
Contagious? Do you think it is? Like, how much contact? Like, would someone have to catch the disease?
Do I know that from my crit?
It's like the flu, if that helps. So enough to.
So maybe like around a couple of hours, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's still a bit of random chance as to whether you get it or not.
If it helps, Yava, meta-wise, your ring would not be infected. If that helps, I don't know a better way to put this. Then he found a random bag of coins. Who knows about Jasper? But your ring would be like something he would have bought separately, and it's like a second-hand thing, a third-hand thing, probably not. But direct contact would be bad. Yeah.
And has he seemed ill in the last couple days? Like when I left this morning, did he seem fine?
He sneezed once. You didn't think much of it. It's a sneeze.
No.
Not at all.
I
You didn't
mean,
think. Yeah.
Yava, probably just like a common cold. Probably the vicinity and how long you spend next to that person.
No, right. I'm just saying, like, if so, do you think that it spreads person to person, or only like through contact with this coin?
Person to person is indeed a valid method of this being distributed.
I'm more curious about who would have done such a thing if it was intentional.
And
Okay,
Aiden,
but like, hang on.
Aiden, did you have a mask on when you were close to the girl? Now that I think.
Nope.
about
He had the hat covering his mouth.
hat.
But...
Nope. But I was cleaning the gun.
Oh yeah, at one point, yeah.
Can you roll me a secret fortitude save, please?
Not the old.
Should Yava as well?
You're fine,
Give me a
Yama.
sec.
It's Aiden that was pretty close to this girl and has coughed a couple of times in his presence.
Yava is still downstairs spiraling. She seems extremely agitated. Yeah. So I guess as this is
Yeah,
going,
as we're
she's
saying this.
just grilling Isabel. And like stuff that there's no way she could possibly know.
I don't know, my dear. I'm sorry. This is all very new. I
No,
mean, it's taken me
no, I
so many
understand.
hours just to get to this. But why do you know someone who has this affliction? And Isabel will kind of like take a step back as she says it.
No, no, I don't know anybody who has the
Yava, my
affliction,
dear.
but I
Yava,
do. Yeah,
she'll look you straight in the eyes. Do you need to be honest with me? It's of
Yeah.
critical importance. Have you been around anyone with this disease?
I don't know how to answer that question.
Truthfully, would be
Because
best right now, my dear.
no, right, no, that's not what I mean. What I mean is, I may know someone who picked up a bag of silver that he found in the middle of the road. As
Oh,
far as if he has this disease, I'm unsure. He seemed well and fine this morning, but he did find a bag of silver in the middle of the road, and he did touch it, and he did spend it, all of it.
I see. How many days ago did he pick up the coins? I mean, you've seen what. Well, no, you haven't seen what the child's like. The state the child was in after 5 days it'll be pretty distinct. There'll be boils and
I think it was
blisters and
yesterday,
rashes.
Yava, that he found the coins. Yes.
It was yesterday morning, so just over 24 hours.
Isabel will kind of furrow her brow a little bit. Anything out of the ordinary? Any rashes? Any lumps? Any
He
sneezes or coughs?
he sneezed once this morning, but I didn't think of anything of it. I mean, people sneeze every day. It doesn't mean that he has the disease. I mean, it doesn't mean that he has it. It just means that, you know, it was just a normal sneeze. It didn't seem serious, you know.
Well, I'm not quite sure what a normal sneeze is, but
But I know he just didn't seem ill, you know. It was just the one time, so he's probably fine, right? Because it doesn't, just because he found a bag of silver coins doesn't mean that it necessarily was infected. I mean, maybe somebody just dropped their purse. You know, it happens every day.
yes, it certainly does.
Does
I'm
Yava have to
sure-
roll a deceptive check for herself?
No,
No,
that probably
you're-
that fails against your passive DC. I would
Passive
have thought.
perception, yeah, your passive perception is 17. You see through her BS, basically.
But I'm going to go ahead and say that she's lying to herself as well.
Hmm. You can roll me your own deception check, Yava. See
All
how
right.
well you can lie to
Do I
yourself.
believe my own bullshit?
You do.
People lose purses every day. People lose silver every day. So this is probably just a coincidence. You know,
Yes, that's absolutely. But I mean, if you would like peace of mind, I see this person for myself. I got a better handle on what this illness is like now.
yeah. I suppose there's no harm. I mean, I don't want to waste your time, especially with an epidemic on the rise. But yet, you know, probably best, don't you think? Just rather safe than sorry.
Yes, absolutely. And Isabella put her gloves back on, and then take your hand to try and soothe you. Like, yes, of course, my dear. It's nothing to worry about at all.
Yeah.
It's better if we see. You know,
Isabel, did you clean those gloves after they were inside that lady's mouth?
I would have thought there'd be different gloves. Maybe.
Okay,
Do you get more than one pair?
double checking.
With a healer's toolkit.
Just double checking, man. I mean, I don't know how sanitary they are in Galarian, but just that's fine.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking there'll be different pairs in
Yeah.
there. But
What is the status of germ theory in Pathfinder Corvosa.
I think it's like in medieval cities, we know it's small demons or something. There's
No.
demon in the body.
Spirits.
Durgan, your Bane would work perfectly against this.
Isabel, stand still. Hold your arms out. This will sting a bit.
Does anybody have some leeches? Leeches and maybe some cayenne pepper and other things to heal her humours. Or really balance her humours.
Well, I heard
Nothing
about
of the
heat
sort, my
now.
dear.
And you call yourself a healer?
More a herbalist, to be honest. Marveler of the natural world and what it can do to protect people, for so. Sure. Don't know about
Fair.
anything else. Look, shall we go and see whoever this
Let's
fellow
go.
is?
All right, we're going to head to Zalara's house and hope that Jasper's there.
The party goes to Zalara's. I'm assuming. I need people searching. So who's on the search? Durgan, roll me secret perception. Just you. A couple of things. One, it's a little quieter today for some reason, and a couple of other things. You notice a couple of people coughing through the buildings, like inside of the houses there. But nothing to worry about, I'm sure, as you make your way to Zalara's home.
It's rather empty for an early day. Or noon.
Trinia's gone, Elijah's gone. Let's put Isabel there. And let's put Jasper, who's still in bed today. And
Not
he's-
unusual.
Hey, what's up, Java?
As soon as he coughs, Isabel's going to put the kind of like that makeshift kind of plant-like cover around her mouth.
It's not too early to give me a kiss, is it?
Yes. She'll sit down on the edge of the bed, though, and take his hand. So how are you feeling? Good, right? Like, normal.
Got a little rash on my throat, actually, as he pulls down his little thing and shows you a rash.
She'll drop his hand.
Roll me a fortitude save secret, please.
Wait, how do you make it secret?
Click on the blind eye on the side of the chat there. You know, I'm being lenient on these checks, but not with a natural one. Would you like to use a hero point to reroll that, Yava?
I'd love that.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And that is the end of Yava and Jasper. Okay, does it need to be secret again?
Yes. Just
Okay.
to keep you paranoid, I need you to manually subtract a hero point and roll me another fortitude save. Good to know. All right. You wrench your hand back. What? Hey! I just asked for a kiss.
Yeah. I think Isabel has something to tell you.
Oh, hey. You're a friend?
Hello. Yes, my name's Isabel. I run a store down on Hillcrest. I assume I don't need a check to tell what this is.
He's
this point.
on. He's past the onset stage. He's on stage 1. He is. I'll give you a little bit more information here. He is drained 1 and stupefied 1. Man, my head's a little fuzzy. Are there two of you?
It will be.
Oh,
No, there's just one now. I don't want to alarm you.
okay.
But you've contracted something rather nasty. Something that
I don't
I
call
hope-
Yava that.
she'll chuckle to herself. Please be serious. This is a serious time. And she'll kind of like turn to Yava, like whisper, "Is he always like this?"
Yeah, this is normal. This is normal. Fuzzy head, sleepy, lazy.
Oh, okay, I see. Look, you need to get yourself to a healer. A
Oh,
temple, preferably.
oh.
Don't touch anyone. Try and stay away from everyone. I'd even recommend traveling at night.
I need a diplomacy check to try to make Jasper take this seriously.
Can I help?
You can
Oh!
certainly assist.
Anyone want to lend a brother a hero point?
Yeah, you can have one of mine.
Yava, subtract a hero point and reroll and keep the result, Isabel. And then you also roll me diplomacy check, Yava. That's still a failure, unfortunately, for Jasper's kind of happy-go-lucky demeanor. But Yava might be able to succeed on this. Yava, roll me diplomacy. Oh, that was a secret check. Just public roll it,
Oh,
please.
oops.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Jasper, you need to go.
Okay, all right. Jeez, just a small cough and a rash.
It's not.
It's not just a there's a rash and it will get worse. Just bear with me a second. And Isabel will kind of like shuffle kind of you over to one corner. You seem to know this man far better than I do. Is brutal honesty the best way to snap him out of this?
I don't know. Can you flatter him a bunch? I'll probably do it.
Not really my area of expertise.
Okay, Yava's kind of getting a little bit hysterical, and so she's going to be like, Jasper, we just left someone's house and they died of this exact same illness. You need to leave now. You need to get healed now. How much money do you have? Can you get a remove point?
Oh my God.
Remove disease?
Seriously?
You could have just said yes. We could be honest with him.
Okay, all right. I spent all my money. I have no money.
All right, well, we're going to, make a deal, or I don't know, because you're going to die if you don't get
I'm
this
going to
solved
die?
now. You're going to die, Jasper.
She's right. I'm
Holy
afraid.
fuck! He's gonna
Probably have 5 more days.
So I don't care. Sell your
Yava,
shack in the middle of nowhere.
Well, you have money, right? We didn't.
No, you spent it all.
Fuck. Oh yeah, do subtract the some of that gold.
Oh, yeah.
Yava. Subtract like 60 of it, I would say. Jesus. If only I hadn't been on the wrong horse, we could be rich.
Yeah, on the fast horse,
Well,
not the pretty one.
You could still have a chance at living. You keep perspective here, my dear.
I'm going to the Temple Abadar. They're gonna help. They're gonna be able to help. I'm gonna go. You guys want to come with? You can come with. Oh, that's so many people. Oh
I
God,
think
stay away from me.
as he walks through, Isabel will be like, "Stay away. Get out of the way of him. Move, Durgan, Caden, everyone."
I'm gonna add frightened
Shift.
to him as well as a status effect. There we go. He is frightened too. Yava.
Mhm.
I don't make it through this. Get our son back. As
No,
let's try to squeeze
I
past
won't
you.
do that.
Ugh!
She'll
Always
look at
the
him in the
same.
eyes and be like, "But no, I won't do that."
Always the same. We'll argue after I'm dead or not dead. You'll run up and I'm going to the Bank of Abadar. They'll be able to help me there. I'm sure they will. Even if I have no money.
Is this a wise idea to let him outside? To a bank? While sick?
No, but do I have any real choice? Can anyone reason with that man? How do you even put up with him?
Let me go to him and talk to him.
Oh, don't touch him. God, at least
I'm
wear
not
something
going to
first.
touch him.
Hang on.
I got my demon hunter bow.
He's running.
Oh, no, don't kill him either. Jesus.
Oi, Jackson! I got something to tell you. Come back here.
Jackson doesn't listen. He's run off. You're gonna have to go to the possibly the Bank of Abadar to.
Oh, bloody hell. I'm not smart enough about diseases and plagues, but hell, I know you shouldn't go to a damn bank in a public place.
So the bank is a misnomer. It's actually a temple /bank/both.
It's a public place.
It's a public place, though. Yes, absolutely, very public place.
Perhaps we should go there fast and stop him before things goes worse. The outside has been rather quiet, and also been seen more people sneezing and coughing.
Matt, you feeling eepy, buddy?
Hmm?
You feeling sleepy?
Yeah, sorry, just a little bit. I'm
Yeah.
still here, but
I haven't heard you talk. And Kaden, you're all right, also.
I'm doing great.
Okay.
He is the knight.
Do we go to the Bank of Abadar? No regrets? What?
no regrets. Bank of
Yava?
Abadar.
Yava. Now, what makes you think this is the only side character this and isn't good? Anyway, sorry.
Just A, beloved.
We do have the rat. We also have that weird dragon thing, and I think we also have a bird.
Oh yeah, the dragon thing. Where's? Oh yeah.
He left. You said he
Yava.
left.
Your pocket will rattle as Alara makes her way out. Thank you for reminding me. Seems what I predicted was true.
Jane, you never said anything about this.
Do you remember what the bottom right card was when I did your first arrow reading?
That was ages ago. Obviously, I don't remember. What are you talking about?
The negative future. The sickness.
Oh, fuck.
Now, do you believe in the fates?
Listen, this isn't some sort of apologetic for my belief in the Harrow cards. This is serious. Like, people are going to die.
Would you like another reading for the future? It can wait if you're in a hurry.
How long will it take?
A few minutes.
No. Fine. Yes, just quickly.
So, we're gonna do the second reading for the second book here. If you guys are interested, let's go to. Yeah. No, you gotta go to sleep, Matt.
No, I said sure thing.
Okay,
Like,
I
we're
thought-
doing
I
the second
thought-
reading.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. We're gonna.
Can I just RP a little bit first? Because it's the first time I've ever seen this happen.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Of course.
Because like Isabel, I think is just in the corner, like eyes wide, looking from Yava to Zalara to Yava to Zalara, like, Now I've seen many a thing in my time. I've even seen things from the First World, which boggled my mind. But I've never seen someone appear out of someone's pocket and then start telling them the future. What?
When Isabel starts speaking, Yava will be startled because she has completely forgotten that anyone else is in the room except for Zalara. And she'll kind of glance at you and then glance back at Zalara and be like, "It's a."
You can
there's-
explain, Yava.
It's complicated. It's complicated. Basically, the quick version is that she's haunting a deck of cards that I have.
I see. Yes, I've certainly heard of spirits lingering in specific places. Must be quite powerful magic.
Indeed, you should come and get a reading as well, especially before all this is going. Since apparently I've had this knowledge for a while now that I pulled a sickness card.
Oh. It actually came true. Wow. I've had friends who've had their Harrow read, and well, some's true, some's not. I've never had it myself. I've never seen such magic before. Absolutely, I'll partake. Got to give everything a go once, right? No experiences. Help keep a gnome alive. Help keep a young Oh, I can't even think of the sentence now. I'm getting tired. Help keep someone young. I'll just put it like that.
Zalara will the pack of harrow cards will fly from your pocket into her hands, and she'll start the new reading. So, this is again complicated for me because it's hard for me to fortune tell as of DM, but we'll do our best. Aiden, click on choose card on the top left, and I'll try to give you the significance. The desert. So let me find harrow cards. The desert is an environment so bleak that none can survive without aid. For those who find aid, the journey across the waste can lead to great things. That is what you picked, Aiden, for your future. Find aid in other people and things that so you can survive this wasteland.
Yeesh.
Caden. The Teamster is a driving external force that'll keep you going no matter what. This force can be physical or mental. As a person who exhorts others to continue on with it can have no more strength to give. Is there something pushing you, Caden? Anything driving you forward to continue across this madness? Yes? Let me actually put the music on as well. Where's the harrow theme? There we go. So, Durgan. Oh yeah, go ahead, Caden.
Oh no, I picked a dwarf.
The breast. Did you pick that last time as well?
I think so.
He did. He did.
Oh my god.
You know what?
Amazing.
That's just fitting because dwarves are just stubborn by nature, and it's like he's so stubborn that not even his fate will change.
I have no need to interpret this one. You know what this means, Durgan, yes?
Tell me again.
Invulnerability to current danger. Also stubbornness. And the fact that you are a dwarf.
All the good parts.
Indeed. Priz, I will choose for her as she's not here. The Survivor. You
That's fitting.
represents a person who's
Very
been through an
fitting.
ordeal or some kind. The figure represents someone or something thought lost forever, found once more. It can also represent rebirth. Praise we're here. They'd be astounded. Isabel. What do we got? The Waxworks is a place of helplessness and physical entropy. The mind might be willing, but the flesh is frozen in this place of horror. It is the card of torture and imprisonment, satisfying literal inability to move or a paralysis of some more prosaic kind. I should show you these cards, by the way. They'll pop up as artwork. Is there anything preventing you from moving, Isabel? And if I may be so bold, Alex, the fact that you're the only one that rolled a critical success on this disease, just knowing how deadly it is, might be a little paralyzing.
That's kind of slowing me down. Yeah.
Might be a little
Absolutely.
paralyzing to your system. And Yava. The Trumpet is a declaration of power. This card shows an aggressive force who wades into the direst situations without hesitation in the cause of right. Does that represent you, Yava?
Typically, no.
Maybe it'll show a little bit of a change in your personality. Who knows? Let's move on to the spread. We're going to start with the negative. Okay, hold on. Negative present? No, wait. Top left was... Okay, present is... Okay, negative. God, hold on 1 second. I lost it. I lost my thing. Double checking.
What's good, P-Dog?
What up, Phoenix? Does anybody remember what the there we go. Positive past. Positive past for the top left. I found it. The marriage. Positive past. The marriage represents a union of people, ideas, or kingdom, other distinct things. A union that might bring forth new power from both parties, or one that would be ruinous joining of that which should never have been united. This is a partial match, which means that potentially this is the card of permanent change, and change has come to Corvosa. Positive? Maybe. Might come through you all. Unclear past is the locksmith. The locksmith presents a subject with the keys they need to unlock their destiny. They find the tools to access a new location, true or clue or treasure. This card represents does not give insight on how things are granted, but it is a true match, which means that you have already found a clue that will allow you to unlock the future destiny. And that is true. The fact that you figure it out that the coins are involved in this means that you are unearthing more of a truth than just a typical plague. The bear, negative past, is pure strength. People often make the mistake of thinking the bear can have been tamed or trained. Remember, in the past, brute force may not have been necessary, and you might not need to use brute force to resolve the errors of your ways. Is that true? Negative past? I guess sometime in the past you might have used brute force when it was not actually necessary. You could have talked to somebody when you should have, when you fought instead. This could be true for Gadron. You might have actually been able to talk to him, but I don't like this card too much. We're going to use the positive present here for the waxworks. And that actually matches your Isabel. This is actually misaligned. This card indicates an abundance of energy at crucial moments that changes all. So, Isabel, you in particular, in the present, you might have an abundance of energy sometime soon that may be able to change fate. In fact, you might have already have done that with helping the girl and helping Jasper. Yes?
And as she says this, I think I assume we're given each of the cards, aren't we? The waxworks and such.
Yes, you were given the cards, and they were then were shuffled back on the table, and then you were given it initially, and then they were shuffled back onto the spread.
So I think she'll kind of pick it back up and kind of like hold it close to her chest as she says this.
The Fiend depicts a devil swallowing innocence. This is the unclear pleasant and can indicate the deaths of many in a great calamity. That is the present you are living in right now, as you hear somebody outside just kind of coughing as they pass by your window. The Joke, negative present. The joke last time was in the positive future. And I do recall it came true as you laugh and mirth your way along through Corvosa. At this point in time, it shows a terror that must be overcome, but not by physical means. It can be defeated by trickery or artifice, and it is actually misaligned. The joke will be on you. As she looks slyly towards Yava. The positive future, the beating, signifies coming from under attack on all sides. Although it is misaligned, suggests that during the assault, undiscovered strength is found. which means that whatever you guys will be face, remember, strength is there. Strength is always there. The unclear future, the keep, is a symbol of quiet strength, one that can shift when necessary, then stand firm to the greatest hardships. It can also indicate a place you might be going to that holds the key and solution to all your problems. And finally, the negative future, the forge, evokes strength through diversity of materials and traditions. The blacksmith represents those who can survive supernatural trials by fire, but the forge's fire is so strong that it burns many to cinders instead. This is a dangerous event that requires many sources of strength to overcome, and I suggest you don't get sick. With that, I will screenshot this. We'll see how much of this comes true this time around. Resources Saturday. There we go. And the reading is complete. Any questions?
As in character or out of character?
In character, out of character if you have any, sure.
It seems like rather coincidence that I picked the brass dwarf once again, and now we picked the fiend for the present, and I got a bane rune on my weapon.
Not everything is a coincidence, child. Sometimes the fates or the gods pull the strings here and there.
So we are having demons in our blood.
Hopefully
We
not.
need to make a sign somewhere, and I gotta poke them, and let's see if it works.
So the other one I was unsure about was the bear. On this one, I actually really liked all these cards.
Yeah, they were all really good.
Yeah. The keep also symbolizes something in the AP. The forge is basically don't get turned to ashes, which is don't inhale, don't die. And the beating is, it's the opposite of the beating. So you might actually, it's misaligned. So you might actually beat the beating, unless you TPK, of course. In which case, all this is for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we all die of this plague.
Yeah, basically. I like this reading as well. I do enjoy a little bit of reading. Zalara will smile, bow. Until next time we meet, and hide back in your pocket, Yava.
Yava, in a fit of frustration, will pick up the deck of cards and throw it all over the room, and slam her hands on the table and say,
about.
"There's nothing we can do about this. What's the point of knowing the future and knowing how shit everything's going to go if there's nothing we can do to change it?"
I think Isabel kind of like, she's still got the heart card clutched to her chest, and, well, there is hope, look. That positive energy, maybe identifying what this is so early on will help.
Yes, but you're bound. You're bound. You're a healer, and there's a disease and you're bound. You're stuck. Don't you see that you're not going to be able to cure this?
There's always hope. There might be knowledge out there that I've yet to learn. That's the adventure of life, Yava. Continue learning, experiencing new things. Sometimes it is shit. Sometimes there looks to be no hope. But there's always a way.
And sometimes cards are just bullshit.
Aye. And even though we have to follow the future, we can prevent that somehow. Like perhaps we can prevent too much stuff happening with this plague or whatever it is. Than having the whole city going down in flames.
That's a good point, Turgan. Just because we have this knowledge doesn't mean we can't change it.
You don't understand the cards. The cards can't be changed. They are what they are. The reading is what it is, and it will come to pass whether we strive and yearn and fight, or whether we sit back and let it happen.
Well, what else can we do? It's just cards. I picked the same one twice now. And if we're going to do it a third time, I bet I'll pick the same one once again. Perhaps it's a lie, perhaps it's a fate, but I think we should go to the bank quickly before Jackson begin to spread the sickness all around.
What's one more person? Listen to them coughing outside. It's too late. It's already been spread. We didn't know. We didn't catch it. They're smart. They put it in coins. Who weren't going to pick up coins?
But
We have to
do we
see.
even? Sorry.
There is a thing we could do. It's not probably a good idea to do. We could either spread around, see who is dropping these coins, and make an investigation, talk to the guards about it. They already know, maybe.
Then do we even really have any certainty that it is these coins?
No,
I admit it seems a bit too coincidental not to be, but I agree again with you, Durgan. You see, gnomes and dwarves can get along. We should
I'm
probably
not
investigate these
so
coins.
sure about getting along, but we have to with the sickness going on. I can put a difference aside for now, but this is just the only clue we got.
The only solid lead we have, and she'll kind of like give the detective a wink as she said solid lead.
Aiden just stares, and then he looks away. He's deep in thought right now. If he had an orb, he would be pondering it.
I think at this point is up to Yava. Oh, if Foundry will let me. Oh, there we go. And try and whisper it quietly, even though it's a small room and there's a lot of people in here. Look, I don't know everything, but he clearly means a lot to you. He'll be fine. They'll find a way. You don't need to lose hope just because of this one person.
You realise that you have 4 days.
I know. But that's time. And you never look that gift in the mouth. You don't turn your head away from that. You should know that.
Right. I'll fight for 4 days.
Okay. That's all we can ask from you.
Four bloody days.
And with that, do you all head to the Bank of Bavardar to see what the fuck's gonna happen? What see what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I think as we head to the Bank of Bavardar, considering who's there, also I think we're gonna call the session and wait for Aaron next week. So, it's also session time. I think it is session time, right?
Yeah, more or less. We've got about 10 minutes, but it feels like the Bank of Abdar is going to be a big kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to just like start and then stop, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll stop at this point in time. Awesome. Thank you for watching YouTube. Like and subscribe. Bye.